Good late Sunday evening, everybody. I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this March 3rd of 2019. I have a little bit of explaining to do since even though we did get some snow this morning, the amounts didn't quite measure up to what we were expecting. So let's just start with a look at our day from Indigo Sky Casino just outside of Seneca, Missouri. We did start with the snow this morning, and it quickly moved on out, and leaving us with a mostly cloudy start to the afternoon. But you can see by the end of the time lapse, we did manage to see a little bit of sun peeking out today before we hit sunset this evening. So let's rewind. This is how we looked at midnight going through most of our Sunday morning. The wave did come through as advertised, but it came through a little bit faster than we advertised or than what we expected. Not only that, it was a weak wave to begin with, but I think we were underestimating just how weak it was because look at these dry pockets. The wave was just not strong enough to keep the moisture in play, to keep the snow chances filled. That's why we ended up with lower snow amounts than what we were expecting. I know for many of you, you were thankful to not see our expected snow amounts come to fruition, although I would have liked to have seen a little more snow than what Joplin picked up today. The bullseye of the snow, the vast majority of the accumulating snow occurred in northern and central parts of Kansas. We did see some accumulating snow here, but for a good number of you along the south of 44 and south of the Kansas-Oklahoma border, that was an inch or less for you all. Most of us ranging between 1 to mostly 2 inches, but as you were closer to Nevada, Fort Scott, that's where we saw some snow amounts picking up at about 3 to 4 inches of snow. We're done with snow chances. Now we just have a cold night ahead of us as we get the new work week and school week underway. We had an early midnight high of 28 degrees. At least that part of the forecast came to fruition. We had our midnight highs and then just dropping temperatures throughout the day. And that low of 9, that is actually where we last checked at the Joplin Regional Airport. We were at 9, and it felt like 8 below zero with a north breeze at about 16 miles per hour. Everybody is just cold going into the late night hours. We're at 4 in Iola at last check, 9 in Parsons, 12 in Miami, 12 in Anderson, and only 13 in Bentonville, if you want to call that the warmest spot of the 10 o'clock hour. But as long as this north breeze continues at about 10 to 15 and gusts almost pushing to 20 miles per hour, it's making it feel quite a bit colder than where we are now, almost on the order of 10 degrees colder. It feels like 14 below in Iola, 6 below in Parsons, 4 below in Miami, 6 below in Carthage, while it feels just under 0 in Cassville. As long as these wind speeds stay up throughout the night, as temperatures continue to drop, we're talking about wind chill values that will be as cold as 15 below 0 to 10 below 0. That's why for some of you we have wind chill advisories out until 10 o'clock Monday morning, but it doesn't matter if you're under the advisory or not. It's going to be a breezy night and a cold night as most of us will stay quiet. I did want to bring this to your attention though, a quick little weak wave just grazing parts of the state of Kansas. This is mainly going to stay just to our south and west, but I would not be surprised if just a little bit of snow flurry action decides to clip our far southwestern counties, especially around areas like Sedan, Independence, Nowata, and Bartlesville. I think that mainly stays out in central parts of Oklahoma and mainly going in the green country if we can manage to hold together. For us, again, our problem going to tonight and tomorrow is this big blue H that came out of Canada. That is our Arctic high pressure doing its job properly of ensuring that we have this Arctic air mass in place as we go into a brand new work week and school week ahead of us. As far as official air temperatures for tonight, it's just going to be cold no matter where you are. Even if some cloud cover tries to build back in with partly to mostly cloudy skies, everybody's cold, ranging between 2 degrees and maybe as warm as 5 degrees going into Monday morning. So on the average, we'll say most spots start around 4 degrees in the morning. Thankfully, it doesn't stay cold, or at least that bitterly cold for long, with gradually decreasing cloud cover, partly sunny to start the afternoon, mostly sunny by the end of the afternoon. Unfortunately, that will not help us warm up. Even if we lighten that northwest breeze at 5 to 10, which we will do as we go throughout the day, we only go to 18 at lunchtime, 23 for a high in Joplin. Everybody's cold with lower to middle 20s for afternoon highs for your Monday. And just to be sure, I make this point perfectly clear. Lows dropping between 2 and 5, maybe 6 degrees tonight with that north breeze that could gust near 20 at times. It could feel as cold as 15 below zero to about 10 below zero to start your Monday morning out. So for those of you that do have to return to school in the morning, and for those of us that have to venture back to work for the morning drive, be sure you bundle up before you head out the door. On the plus side, though, even though it stays cold for Monday, we're quiet as we go into Monday with that stubborn storm system finally moving on out. Thankfully, we stayed quiet for Tuesday, and as this upper low finally shifts away to the northeast, we start to get underneath the influence of this ridge. That allows us to go back into the 30s for afternoon highs Tuesday. And with the setup holding steady for Wednesday, we should go back into the 40s for afternoon highs. Things will start to change, though. We'll have a quick wave coming out of the western U.S. by Thursday. This could start us off with mostly cloudy skies for Thursday, but I would not be surprised if this gave us some rain chances. Hence, that's why I put that in the forecast as we roll in the 7-day in just a second. There could still be some lingering rain showers as we go into Friday. It looks to be quiet for the rest of Friday afternoon as we get the coming weekend underway. But as we do, there will be another system to keep an eye on by next Saturday. That could be a stronger system that could even set us up for thunderstorms by the time Saturday rolls around. So here's how the week ahead is shaping up. 23 for tomorrow afternoon, 35 Tuesday, 43 Wednesday. Partly to mostly sunny skies for tomorrow through Wednesday. Rain chances Thursday and going into Friday morning, but we continue to warm up. 50 for Thursday, 52 Friday afternoon, pushing 62 by Saturday before that strong system brings the chillier air back into play. And don't forget, we spring forward late Saturday night into Sunday morning, so we'll get an extra hour of daylight back finally as we head toward the warmer months. Have a good night. Have a great Monday.